Hey YouTube. Okay, so I also want to do some videos on book reviews. I have this problem a lot where I go to a place like Borders and or online and I buy books because they look aesthetically appealing and read the back and it's like, oh my goodness, this is something I really am interested in. And then sometimes I get them home and I'm just like, this isn't what I thought it was. So I want to do some videos to kind of give you rough ideas about different kinds of books. With just at least the books that I have got, so that hopefully not you guys won't experience that same problem that I have, and it might open up some new book ideas for you guys. So the three books that I'm going to do it on today is The Complete Books of Oils, Incense, and Brews by Scott Cunningham, book number one. This is actually a really good book. I don't exactly agree on a lot of stuff that Scott Cunningham says, but he is great referencing materials. He's very knowledgeable about the things he knows about. And it has a bunch of different things in here. It's got stuff on oils and how to make your own oil combinations, your incense, some tinctures, not a lot on tinctures. So if you're really interested in tinctures, it's a very small section in this book about tinctures. He has a lot on cleansing baths and different recipes that you can do. So this is a good book if you're into making your own incense and oils, because that is really what it focuses on, obviously the title, but it does have some pretty good tinctures and things in here as well. It's a pretty good book. I use this one. The other one that I want to talk about is, again, if you're into making tinctures, this is an excellent book. It has a whole bunch of different herbs in it, and it really breaks them down rather well for you to where you know exactly it is what you're looking at, so you feel a little more informed. Like artichokes, which is right here. It gives you the common name, the family, parts used, the leaf, the fruit is used as food. Energies and flavors. It is a cool energy but bitter taste. Systems affected, liver and heart. It has botanical compounds, properties, doses. Let's see, one of the properties is it has long traditional use as general detoxifier, especially for diseases of the liver. Dose: 1 teaspoon of the leaves steeped 20 minutes in a cup of boiling water. 1 cup 3 times a day. It is intensely bitter and may be made into a dry powder and put into gelatin capsules. It is used for liver, gallbladder problems, low cholesterol, rhythmic conditions, in small doses before meal for digestive weakness and obesity. So if you're into natural healing, this book is excellent. It is The Way of the Herbs by Michelle Tierra. Probably saying her name wrong. I love this book. It's a great reference guide. This book, yay and nay. I really like making my own tinctures. I like knowing what goes into my family because it's important. I have 3 young children. I picked up this book because I was hoping that it would be a little bit more on tinctures. It's really big on infusions and things like that, which is, I suppose, basically the same thing as a tincture. I've never really done any infusions, so if you guys have done infusions, I would love to see some videos on them. One thing that I can honestly say that I really liked about this book is it has diagnosis charts and parts and plants. I don't know if you can see that very well, but like for example, dandelion. plant part, fresh root or dried plant root, and then it gives you weight to volume, the amount for fresh or dried, the percentage of alcohol in the mixture, and then the adult dosage. Now, children's dosage is fairly easy to figure out once you do some research. Um, but that part I thought was pretty cool. It teaches you how to break them down and figure out your dosage. So, if you're really, really into herbal treatments and things like that, this book is really good. If you're just a dabbler, you probably don't want this book, but it is still a pretty good book. I have some of the pages that I use more frequently bookmarked and tabbed, but sorry, that is the Herbal Medicine Maker's Handbook at Home Manual by James Green. It's a pretty good book. Don't really use it that often, so I probably wouldn't have bought it a second time. But like I said, if you're really, really into the herbal remedies, then that is an excellent book. Out of the 3 books, this one is my favorite. I like knowing what the different herbs can do for you when you add them to, like, cooking or different kinds of things like that. I really like this book. So I hope you guys found it useful, and I can't wait to see your responses. Blessed be.